Welcome to The Explainer. I'm Parker, and today we are tackling a question about something we all do, but, very few of us actually understand: sleep. We're going to break down the two most critical stages, deep sleep and REM, to figure out what they do and maybe, more importantly, what you can do to get more of both.
So let's just start with a pretty staggering number: 70 million. According to the CDC, that's how many Americans are dealing with a chronic sleep disorder. And even if that's not you, nearly 1 in 3 of us just isn't getting enough sleep to really function at our best. This isn't some small thing. It's a huge public health crisis that's kind of hiding in plain sight.
And that leads to this incredibly frustrating question. I'm sure you felt it. You do everything right, you get your 8 hours, but you still wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck. Well, the problem, it turns out, often isn't just about the quantity of your sleep, but the quality and the whole structure of it.
Okay, so let's dive in with our first star player, deep sleep. You can think of this as the body's master repair workshop. It's the most physically restorative stage you go through all night. This is where the real heavy lifting happens.
So clinically, they call it N3, or slow-wave sleep, and that's because of these huge rolling delta waves in the brain. During this phase, your heart rate and your breathing, they slow way down to their lowest points. Your body temperature drops, and you become really, really hard to wake up. You know that feeling when someone wakes you and you're just completely lost, you have no idea what's going on? That's called sleep inertia, and it's a classic sign you were just pulled out of this stage.
So what is actually happening in there? Well, your body is in full-on repair mode. It's releasing this massive surge of growth hormone to fix up tissues, it's locking in your immune memory, and it's even regulating your blood pressure and metabolism for the next day. The bottom line is, this is when your body is literally rebuilding itself, right from the cellular level up.
And here is one of the most incredible functions. During deep sleep, the fluid flow inside your brain increases by up to 60%. Now, this isn't some minor tweak. It's a powerful flushing process that actively gets rid of all the metabolic junk that builds up while you're awake.
And this isn't just a metaphor. We're talking about a literal, measurable brain-cleaning process. Some really groundbreaking research from Mike and Edergard showed that deep sleep is essential for clearing out proteins like beta-amyloid. Yep, the same plaques that are linked to Alzheimer's disease. So think of it like your brain's nightly sanitation crew getting to work.
All right, so let's move on to the second half of our story and see how this all fits together. Now we're going to talk about REM sleep, where the focus shifts dramatically from physical repair for the body to mental and emotional restoration for the brain.
So REM stands for rapid eye movement, and it's the state of amazing contrast. On one hand, your brain is firing on all cylinders, almost like you were wide awake. But on the other hand, your body's voluntary muscles are temporarily paralyzed. It's actually a brilliant evolutionary safety feature that stops you from, acting out your dreams. And yes, this is where most of your vivid, story-like dreaming happens.
Think of REM sleep as your brain's nightly software update. It's not just about dreaming, it's about cementing memories, processing tough emotions, making new creative connections between ideas, and really just regulating your mood for the next day. I love how the neuroscientist Matthew Walker puts it. He calls it overnight therapy, and that's a perfect description. REM sleep helps your brain reprocess challenging experiences, basically stripping away that sharp emotional sting while letting you keep the lesson. It's how you move past stressful events without being haunted by them.
Okay, so we've got physical restoration in deep sleep and mental restoration in REM sleep. But how does this actually apply to you? Let's get practical and figure out how to spot the cracks in your own sleep architecture.
A quick look at this table makes the differences really clear. Deep sleep, you've got those slow delta waves, and it peaks in the first half of the night. REM sleep has fast, almost waking-like brain waves, and it dominates the last couple hours of sleep. And that timing is absolutely critical. If you cut your sleep short, even by an hour, you are disproportionately robbing yourself of REM sleep.
So how do you know if you're missing out on deep sleep? Well, listen to your body. Do you wake up feeling physically drained, even after a full night? Are you catching every single cold that goes around? What about persistent body aches? Or do you find yourself really craving carbs? These are all classic signs your body isn't getting enough time in its repair workshop.
On the flip side, a REM sleep deficit, that feels very different. It's less about physical exhaustion and more about emotional and mental strain. You might feel irritable, anxious, or just unable to let go of stressful thoughts. Learning new things might feel harder, and that creative spark could feel a little dim. You're basically missing out on that crucial overnight therapy session.
Okay, so understanding the problem is the first huge step.
Now, let's build an actual toolkit based on solid science to help you fix it. And you can start tonight. To boost that physical restoration, focus on these 3 things. Regular aerobic exercise is one of the most powerful deep sleep enhancers we know of. Keep your bedroom cool because your body actually needs to drop its core temperature to get into deep sleep. And this one is critical. Avoid evening alcohol. It might make you feel sleepy, but it absolutely wrecks your sleep architecture later in the night.
Now, to protect your mental and emotional health, the strategy shifts just a little bit. Because REM is concentrated at the very end of your night, you have to protect your total sleep time. Don't hit snooze on your health. A consistent wake time 7 days a week really anchors your body's rhythm. And just like with deep sleep, alcohol is a major enemy here, along with cannabis, which is another really potent REM suppressor.
So, at the end of the day, this is not a competition. It's not about choosing a favorite stage of sleep. The real takeaway here is that you need a full, uninterrupted night to let your body and your brain complete their entire renovation project, cycling through both deep and REM sleep multiple times.
So that's the science. Every single night gives you this powerful opportunity to rebuild your health from the inside out. So the question is, what's one small change you're going to make tonight to better protect that process? I really hope this explainer gave you a clearer blueprint for your own health. If you found this valuable, please subscribe to the channel for more explainers just like this one.